welcome to another edition of the State 48 Community Corner. I'm your host, Zach Hall, and as you know here on the Community Corner and with State 48, we're on a mission to do good and inspire others to do so as well, and that's why we're here with a new collaboration with the Ronald McDonald House. So, first off, thanks for letting me come to the playground today.
Absolutely. Thanks for coming.
So talk a little bit about the Ronald McDonald House and where we're at and what you guys are doing in the Valley.
Oh, perfect. So we are at our main location, our Roanoke House, down here in the heart of the Valley. So we are at one of 3 locations. And essentially what we do at Ronald McDonald House is we provide a home away from home for families that are traveling in to seek medical care. Our goal is to always strive when a family walks through our door, there's nothing else that they have to worry about except for being able to comfort their child. That is either in the hospital, it can be inpatient, outpatient. We see a lot of different diagnoses, a lot of age groups. We actually serve children up to the age of 22. And we are happy to house whatever their comfort network looks like. So it's mom and dad, siblings, grandma, grandpa. When they come to us, we just anticipate all of their needs and give them a roof over their heads, warm beds, a place to stay, a lot of stuff within the community, a lot of children-centered areas here. And then again, the only thing that they have to worry about is their child getting better.
And that's kind of the crazy part as you think about, 1, there's something going on and the family's got to figure out what to do. And then 2, you're in the hospital and you're hearing things and you get a diagnosis and then you realize, okay, now what? How fortunate are we to have a place like this, especially centrally located the way it is?
Absolutely. Very, very fortunate. Here in Phoenix, we are a little bit of an anomaly. A lot of Ronald McDonald House chapters are more of mid-size. The need here in Phoenix is so large, so we actually have those 3 houses that I mentioned. So on any given night, we have 78 rooms here to welcome families for as long as they need when their child is seeking medical care. And every single day we see different stories that walk through our doors. And Zach, you said it great, when our families come to us, a lot of times it's with a devastating diagnosis. So our families will go through and one minute they are at a doctor's appointment and then they get this devastating news. And then on top of that, then they have to travel to the Phoenix area. And that could be states away, that could be hours away. So on top of all of the things going on in their life, then they're uplifted, uprooted from their homes. So we're happy to welcome them with open arms, and we just want to focus on them together as a family to be able to create that comforting and that healing space.
Well, I love all of that. And when you walk in, you can see even from the wall behind us, it takes a village. So talk about some of the community partners you have and the impact that's being made here.
Oh my gosh. Well, first and foremost, we're very excited to be partnering with State 48. For us, we are such an Arizona-based charity. We are in the Phoenix area, but almost 90% of the families that we serve are from all around Arizona. Actually, last year we served families from all 15 counties. So for us to find a partner like State 48, it's just, it's a parallel to us because of, you live and breathe Arizona, and community is within your philanthropic footprint. So for us, that's very important.
That's so great. Well, at State 48, we do talk about how we love from the Grand Canyon, even down south to Tucson, and we're all a bunch of big kids.
Yes.
As much as we like to joke about, they're a small business and they're business owners and all of our partners, we're just a bunch of big kids. So getting to collaborate with a nonprofit like this that does have an impact on such kids' lives is truly a pleasure for us.
Yeah.
And so with that, let's talk a little bit about this amazing, one of my favorite shirts we've done to this day.
Yes, this is my first time to be able to see it today, so very, very exciting. We'll be utilizing this shirt as an awareness piece. So, we couldn't think of a better brand to partner with. They're kind of going through, this is one of our first major launches within apparel. So being able to kind of go through and spread it out to all of our supporters is fantastic. But for us, we're also going to be using this as a fundraising tool, which I think we'll probably talk about a little bit more, how to get your hands on this one-of-a-kind t-shirt.
That's the best. So this is the breaking news part of this Impact Day. So the holidays are here and it's a toy drive. 1, we love kids. 2, we really love toys, but there's nothing worse than probably going through this diagnosis and having a tough time and getting lost and forgetting that, maybe we can't focus on the holidays this year.
Absolutely. So the holidays are a bittersweet time here at Ronald McDonald House. We typically find over the years that, and if you have a child in your life, you definitely know that A child is going to know when the holidays are coming, regardless of where they are. So for us to know that there is a family that is in need of us, that is staying at the Ronald McDonald House during the holiday season, we know that it's very hard. It's very hard for multiple reasons. It's hard to be away from home. But a lot of times when there comes, medical issues come into play, a lot of times that leads to a financial hardship. So sometimes that leads to maybe not the best Christmas. So at Ronald McDonald House, we do everything in our power to make that a little bit extra special. So as part of that, every year we host what's called Santa's Workshop. And as part of Santa's Workshop, we have wonderful partners in the community that go through and host toy drives, and they collect all these wonderful toys for the families of Ronald McDonald House. And then in return, the week before Christmas, we go through and we separate the parents, the caretakers, and their children. And we have a room completely separated with toys. We have elves here. And so essentially what they do is they go through and they shop for each other, and they're able to fill a bag and pick gifts for their parents and their children and their siblings alike.
That's the best part. So what are we going to do at State 48? Well, December 7th through the 14th, we are going to do our own tour drive. And there's one thing that we know from our impact days, they're record setting. And that's the best part. From our work at the food bank, we set records there. It was an amazing day, and that's because of all of you. So get ready, December 7th through the 14th, all week long at headquarters, and they can drop off toys here?
Yes.
That's right.
Yes.
We're going to talk about those locations. You drop off a toy, you get a $5 off on a t-shirt, and you get a chance to purchase this awesome collaboration shirt with Ronald McDonald House as well. Now, the best part is, we do things in a certain way where it always ends in a big celebration. And that celebration is on Saturday, December 14th at headquarters. And from 10 to 2, come by, hang out, DJ, get your Christmas and your holiday shopping in. There's going to be all kinds of cool shirts from all of our great collaborations all year long. Now, even more so, it's not just the holiday season that Ronald McDonald House needs help. We have an incredible network of State 48 passionate lovers, fans, call them whatever you want. How do we get involved all year round?
There's a lot of ways. So first and foremost, I'd like to recommend myself. Anytime anyone has personal questions, feel free to reach out to me individually. We love to give tours of the house. So if you are someone that is very motivated to give back, I'd be happy to show you around any of our 3 locations. One of our most popular volunteer opportunities is our dinner time program. So one of the ways that we provide a home away from home and that comfort level to our families is having a home cooked meal every single night at every single house for our families. So we have amazing volunteer groups that are here every day preparing meals for our families, and that's a great way to kind of go through and interact with them. Our volunteers can sign up online for that at our website. We also do days of service for our families. So if you are a corporation or an office or friends and family, and they want to go through and bake cookies or get their hands dirty, whatever it is, there's a lot of different volunteer opportunities there as well. And then ultimately at the end of the day, we are 100% community funded. So we have a lot of supporters in the community that go through and they give back with their gift of time, and it's outside of the campus. So we have groups that will go through and do a large variety of fundraisers that come back, because when our families walk through our doors, they are not required to pay anything. We don't ask them any financial information. If they want to give back, they can give back $15 for their stay. So for all of our supporters, whether it be in the support of buying a t-shirt or hosting their own fundraiser or taking advantage of the Arizona tax credit, every single gift really makes a big difference to the families here at Ronald McDonald House.
We're getting creative with our own fundraiser here with the Toy Drive. Let's talk a little about, you talk to these partners. What kind of cool, let's do a challenge. How about that? Let's challenge all of our great local businesses. What kind of really cool drives have you seen this year?
Something that we kind of see, we see a lot of, our larger groups, if they're looking for something easy to implement, going through and say, hey, our team can have a pajama day this Friday, but you have to pay $5 to participate. So being able to dress down, that really adds up in a big way. Some of a lot of fun stuff is we have what's called a wish list drive, which is similar to what we're doing with the toy drive, but instead it's to fill our pantries. So we typically say, everything that you need at your house, we need at ours, times 78 really. So, you know, cereal, linens, macaroni and cheese, all those types of things. We've had a lot of groups go through and do a wish list drive. Where we've really seen it fun is where people turn it into competitions. We actually had a large corporate office this year that made each one of their offices and their teams a member of the McDonald's crew. So we had Ronald and the Hamburglar and stuff like that. And they kept points in those different ways. And then, you know, some of the things that were fun as a child, I've seen have really taken off. We've had law firms that have done, you know, put a pie in the partner if they reach a fundraising goal. So really the sky's the limit when it comes to getting involved with the house.
Stefan, how much do we have to raise to pie Mike Spank? That's what the people want to know. If you want to pie Mike Spank, we're going to figure out how to do that.
All right.
Because I think there's people out there.
We're in.
That's the plan. No, the best part about Ronald McDonald's House is just you see out here, you hear the laughter right now as we're inside here doing this interview, and you hear the kids walking by, and just to be able to be a part of that and make a difference is just a prideful moment for all of us at State 48. So thank you so much for partnering with us.
Of course, and thank you guys for being here. You know, it's always our pleasure to go through and convey some of these messages because, you know, our partners and our supporters, who we consider our silent warriors, just spreading awareness, aren't able to see the faces that we see on a day-to-day basis. And last year alone, we served over 1,000 families here between our Phoenix chapter. And what that boils down to in our world is over 17,000 nights of rest. And quite simply, we cannot do that without our supporters from all over Arizona and actually from other states as well. So really, just a giant thank you to everyone.
That's awesome. So one more time, how do you get involved? What's the website? Maybe some social media they can look at.
Of course. So you can catch us on all of our socials. Our social tags are RMHC Phoenix. Our chapter name is Ronald McDonald House Charities of Central and Northern Arizona. So we're on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all the big ones. Our website is always a fantastic tool. It has everything that you need to know to kind of get started. That's www.rmhccnaz.org. And then also, I mean, feel free to call the house and ask for Jamie, and I'd be happy to help.
That's so awesome. Well, again, December 7th through the 14th, get your toys right, drop them by headquarters, get yourself a great collaboration t-shirt, and get $5 off your next purchase for the holiday season. And on the 14th, we look forward to seeing you at headquarters for a great celebration here with Ronald McDonald's House. So thank you so much again for having us.
Thank you.
Now we're going to go play on the playset. So until next time, thanks for joining us on the Community Corner.